Oh, this music. This music makes me feel like I'm a cop in the 80s.
Yeah. Makes me feel like I'm watching a cop in the 80s.
INnoVation versus Maru. This is a pretty dope last match to have. I mean, you really can't ask for a better TBT. But Jesus, what about TBT? Shut up. Just shut up. You've got to be happy about INnoVation Maru. This is great.
WESG semis rematch here. INnoVation did beat him in that tournament. Ended up winning the whole thing.
Look at INnoVation, he's smiling.
He's like, finally, they'll stop talking about Maru and they'll start talking about me again.
Maru's like, I can't believe I lost to patience. I'm still salty. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm royalty.
I'm royalty.
I'm royalty. My bloodline is better than yours.
Well, I don't doubt that, but at the same time, you must prove it here with your StarCraft game.
I'm royalty. That's why I play in front of the forever plebs.
New Repugnancy, Kings Cove, Kairos Junction. Once again, Cobalt, the last vetoed map.
Artos is proving he can read once again here in the GSL.
Maru, INnoVation, Terran.
It's INnoVation. There's no vations. There's none. I got nothing. School
Codex.
Codex, it says GSL.
You're like a bad, strong, bad cartoon with your music.
Reciprocity. INnoVation.
Let's do this INnoVation.
Jin Air Green Wings. Maru.
Let's do this, Maru.
So biased. Just hate I'm biased.
He's a biased caster.
Just double gas, both of them to open.
Ooh.
Yes.
Dad, your friends are here. Thanks, Artosis. Jeez.
Tasteless. People talk about in control. You're the real bully.
I am
You're the real bully, okay?
Uh,
Now, I wonder if we'll see Mech at all. I feel like we're going to see some Ravens coming out.
man, what if Maru loses here?
He's out. Easy peasy.
But is that a crazy thought?
No.
I think it's possible.
I told you he might not get
I don't
out.
think it's like me just saying anything. I'm like, what if an elephant just came over here and stampeded over everybody? It's like, well, that would be really random and weird, but, you know.
Well, you can't get up here. You can't come up the little staircase.
You don't know the elephant has blink. This is my bizarre world. Don't challenge me.
Well, if he blinks up here, he's going to find that he doesn't really fit. So I think it's, I don't know what type of game mechanics he has. I know how big
it could
an
be a
elephant
tiny
is.
elephant. It could be the size of a potbelly pig. Back off.
Okay, I can fight a potbelly pig-sized elephant. Maybe not me alone,
okay,
but probably
let me tell you
both of us
something. I would
together.
pay all the money in my bank account to see that right now, okay?
Tay says, I don't need $38, but thank you for the offer anyways.
Yeah.
Tay says just pays me money to kill tiny elephants. It's so terrible, everybody. I want him to stop.
You murder it very quickly. I'm like, this is horrible.
Yeah.
Have fun
I didn't
with your
say you
blood
could use a
money.
knife. I'm like, you didn't say I couldn't use a knife. All right, they're expanding. I like how everything just has blink. That's like the.
It's a necessary ability to throw in. It changes
Blink
everything.
just gives everything so much versatility. That's
it does. Imagine a StarCraft Bizarre world where the Colossi have blink, but the Stalkers can walk up and down on high ground.
Oh, man.
Imagine what that does to your eyes as you play the game.
I think the Stalkers would be even more broken then.
Yeah. You got a little bit of a cough today. You feeling sick?
No, I'm all right. I had a cold a couple of days ago. Still have a little bit of a cough, though.
Looks like Maru's going to come out.
Triple Reaper.
Yep.
Double Hellion. Single Cyclone.
I don't know if INnoVation's going to be ready when this comes in here and hits.
Well, when he juggles this forever with these three Reapers.
Let's see if he can get an extra life if he gets 3 juggles on the Cyclone.
Ooh, he actually mismicros that pullback.
Uh-oh.
So he loses 2 Reapers for 2 Reapers and takes a bunch of damage on his Hellions. So that did not go as Maru was hoping it would go.
Nice. He drives that away. Both players going for Ravens now.
They're making Ravens
tasteless. Yes, they are. I think most people aren't going to get that. That's an inside joke with us guys. I don't.
Maru.
Oh my God. So far, so good. He's keeping those Cyclones alive. That's a lot of extra damage. He gets it. INnoVation.
This is a problem.
Looks like we're going to have to put that trophy, the 5-time trophy, back in the closet. Okay, take it back out of the closet, guys. What's going on?
There's literally one guy whose job it is to take out and put back in the closet.
Yeah, and he makes 6 figures a year. It's crazy. So now Maru's going to go across the map. That guy is dusting the trophy off. Still a possibility. The GSL with the S is a 5.
All right, I think we've stabilized a little bit.
Yeah, have we though?
The early aggressions may be over for now. 38 workers to 32 though, so obviously we do see that advantage. INnoVation has started stim. Is Maru going to start stim?
Yeah, we're still waiting to see it. It does look like Maru's itching to possibly come out here.
I think Maru's going to go mech.
He's going for a 3rd CC.
Yeah, he's going mech. Watch this. You ready?
Here we go. INnoVation. Now, stim is going to become a factor more quickly than mech can.
That is for sure.
So, even though in some cases mech can be very strong, you have to actually get enough units out of the factories and everything like that.
Did you see that Marine in the center of the map? My God. All Marine statues are supposed to salute towards Maru. That's a very disrespectful Marine statue.
Okay, he's going to go around here. It looks like the spotter Marine's going to see this.
These Ravens are actually so important right now.
Yeah.
He's got to disable. Disable, disable.
Oh! Oh, one Liberator up here in the main. I like it.
Sick. What a nice move right here by INnoVation. Sieging up the natural and sieging up the main all at once with different types of units.
This is actually a disaster right now for Maru. Okay, he needs to be careful. I don't think he's watching his rally point here.
Oops.
So he's going to lose 1 tank for basically nothing. We'll see how much that factors in. I actually think Maru's going to have to lift that. You know, the 3cc play, not that he knew this was coming, but the 3cc play is one of the absolute worst things you can do if you're going to be pushed like this early on, because you've spread yourself way too thin.
You know, he took so much damage early as well, and now he's down a huge amount of SCVs. He actually is going for bio, so his stim is so much later. He has air control. Or no, he actually does not. I'm sorry. My God. I was trying to give him something good going on.
Okay. Now, not bad. He's done a decent amount of damage. Is he going to go for a rotate? No, he might try to fake him out. He might try to push right back into that same location, knowing that Maru might be scrambling to try to get ready to defend up there. And this is such a smart move. This fake out was so good. Fakey, fakey, exit, bakey, artosis.
That's what they always say.
Yeah, they do now. He does have stim, but I don't think he can get up that ramp. Another disable here. These Ravens, though, are out of energy.
Every move seems like the wrong move right now. He's got his Ravens, but, well, I guess the Viking count is actually going to go into Maru's favor
with the Vikings, he needs to do something about that CC right away. Yeah. Oh, another Liberator coming in here. He could go for the 3rd base or the main.
Repairing could be the call. There he goes. All right, it's time. Time to take over the air.
Siege tanks are going to be trying to target down the ones in the low ground. Did INnoVation overextend? Was he too ambitious by trying to do that? The Liberator comes in, albeit a little bit later, before, I guess after everything's been cleaned up over there at the natural. So we have Vikings coming up here to try to clean up the rest of this. Looks like it's going to get those 3 kills, though, on the SCVs. Yeah. Not bad.
And lost mining time. Look at the worker count. Like, Maru's been down 20-ish workers for a very, very long time.
Now, I do wonder about counterplay here, though, from Maru. I mean, can he push across the map? What does INnoVation really have back at home? We've hardly had any shots over here. Okay, here's our first one.
He has 3 bases and 1-1 on the way. Maru's got to get something done immediately. He does have a good tank count. He does have double Raven, so this is pushable.
There's nothing defending him from just sieging up in range of the... oh, nice.
Yeah, it takes a bit of a volley. It seems like INnoVation should be able to just clear this, and I think that that's... his lead becomes stronger at that point. But hold on, these landed Vikings are chewing through the SCVs.
Yeah, this actually did much more damage than I expected, but I think as a siege tank's set up again here for INnoVation, he should have enough to try to drive this away. It's pretty sparse what Maru has, but I mean, he's still doing damage. If he can just fight off these Vikings, he's going to have air superiority, and from there he can actually use the Liberator and the Viking as a spotter.
Yeah, look at this beautiful move right now.
This is tough, because really Maru does not have a lot, but he might just barely have enough to carve his way in here. The Vikings once again have to land on the low ground. SCVs are being sacked to try to get this position back.
Okay, so hold on though. The amount of damage he did, he's going to lose this attack. His army's small, but he's actually got the worker lead now.
Look at the Viking
way down
run.
in upgrades though. I don't know how he holds on if INnoVation just applies pressure, as if it were a wound.
See that Viking run?
It tried.
Looking like a dodo as it ran away. There's nothing sadder than a Viking on the run.
Yeah.
With its soft, fleshy legs, weak from never walking, Artosis.
You let those little marine cats loose on it.
Yeah.
That was that.
Oh, GG. That's how I like my games to end.
Yeah.
Just like that.
It was funny. He was up 16 SCVs
That
at
game
the end
ended
there.
like a stroke. Okay, let's go. Let's go into game 2, guys.
So Maru's down 0-1 here. Hey, Maru, you going to win 5 GSLs in a row?
Yeah.
No, Artosis, I'm not going to get out of the round of 32.
He does sound like that. No, man, this is crazy.
Well, he wouldn't know because he's not going to have an interview if he doesn't win 2 games in a row.
That's true. You might talk like this. We don't know. Maru is close to being the first player eliminated from the GSL. What?
Well, I mean, Armani.
Oh, yeah, the second player.
Oh
I already forgot. Dude, I already forgot about Armani.
Yeah.
If you pulled a gun out and pointed at me and said, who is the 4th player in the GSL, I'd be like, how would I know that? Pull the trigger! What do I have, a photographic memory? You might as well kill me, man. Okay, going on to Kings Cove. Wow.
INnoVation's pleased with himself.
Yeah, INnoVation's just, he's showing more emotion here than he has in the last 7 years of GSL.
It's a happy day for him.
Yeah.
He wants nothing more than get rid of Maru.
This is like in Star Trek where Data put that chip in his brain and he suddenly felt emotions.
Look, Maru's the only thing between INnoVation and a patch against Protoss, so he needs to eliminate him now.
Game 2's up. Ooh, this music's scaring me. Let's just go in the game. All right. I love pinball machine sound effects in my GSL. Oh, I got an extra life. Oh, I lost my ball. Okay.
Reciprocity. INnoVation. Jin Air Green Wings. Maru.
All right. Poor Maru, huh?
Well, don't say that yet, Artosis.
This poor little guy that wins almost every tournament. He might be eliminated.
Yeah.
How rough.
What are we going to do if we don't have the guy who wins every GSL not win every GSL? Huh.
If INnoVation wins and then has 4 first places and a second place, do we call him the GOAT?
I don't know.
How many goats can we have? Is this becoming a goat farm?
If it's Noah's Ark, we can have 2. That's all we can bring.
Well, Cyril already gets a spot, right?
Yeah, that's true. I don't know, Artosis. I mean, right now, Maru has lost a TVP, and he might lose a TVT. I mean, it's hard to chalk this up to, oh, it's the matchup or anything. I mean, you know, maybe Maru eased off a little bit on the practice, on the training, you know? I don't know.
I'm unsure. I kind of doubt he's not training, but the group is just a tough one for him overall.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think he might be able to starport with this because he saw that it is a CC. And the fact that he's going like Reaper into CC, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That would have been crazy.
Oh, he's like, I'm just going to look over the view. Oh, what?
Oh, that's so funny.
Get back here.
Anyways, what I wanted to mention here, okay, he actually saved this, of course, to fight with the Reaper. Oh my god.
I don't know what I'm seeing. This is the fight where nothing dies. All right.
Anyways, I thought he might actually try to get a little bit more aggressive because it's such a fast command center.
Paintball edition. Yeah, I thought he was going to do
Where
something
it just
like that.
really stings and leaves a bruise.
Yeah, exactly. It's more dangerous than you think, but you're probably going to live through it.
You ever been shot by a paintball?
Yeah, I did when I went way when I was way young. I got shot in the neck.
Oh,
it was like so painful.
It's so painful.
I was so excited, and I had seen enough like really bad 90s action movies for me to completely understand what a shootout would actually be like, and I got shot in the neck in like the first minute. It was absolutely horrible.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
It sounds terrible.
It was like on the one part where I didn't have any gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. No one wears neck gear. We're not all a bunch of wimps like
I
you,
was,
Jason.
yeah. You don't know me, Artos. When I was a kid, I just walked around with a neck brace everywhere.
It's the one time you didn't wear it.
Yeah, I left my neck brace at home.
All right, so Maru looking fine. Let's have that CC up quite a bit quicker, so we'll get a little bit of an economic edge. INnoVation with a little bit of that tech edge going for the Raven.
I wonder how Maru feels psychologically right now. I mean, let's remember that he actually got, I mean, he's been untouchable in this studio for over a year. He has been just smashing in the main tournament that we host here at GSL. We've got a few other shows we do, but this is the big one. This is the oldest one. This is the oldest esports tournament. It is still going on to this day. And it's been his tournament the last 4 times in a row. Here he is, down 1 game in the last match, the elimination match, after already losing to Patience.
This drop coming in, he actually ran a Hellion under it, but I guess he wasn't looking because he is completely out of position against this. So Maru's Hellion drop looks like it's going to do some really decent damage.
Oh,
3.
man.
Oh, actually disables the medevac. It's kind of clever.
It's going to be quite a little while before he can get in there, but I think he might be able to save almost everything.
Yeah. So
Really?
he blocked it reasonably well. I'm surprised he didn't see it, though, considering he ran that under, but I guess it was around tall grass, too, which made it, you only saw it for a blip, I believe. Maybe he just barely missed it.
Okay, a drop coming in here once more.
Still pretty good for Hellions. These Hellions do not scale well later into the game.
No. Another drop of, ouch.
Okay, this is the time where I go ahead and claim that I think that we might see mech from Maru, but
that's fine.
he's producing
Do it.
another Marine, only one, so
This
maybe
is
there's
also-
a tech lab on there for Stim.
This is a good, first half of the year for you, Artos. We're getting a lot of mech in here.
Yeah, not enough though. I'm watching 2 TVTs in a row with no mech. They have like some mech units, but I'm like,
Yeah.
it's not enough mech units.
Their buildings are mech.
Yeah, I guess.
And they're not made out of trees.
That would be a cool skin though. A bunch of wooden buildings for Terran. Imagine Protoss warping in wooden buildings. With shields on them for some reason. You can only play in Cyberforce.
Yeah, imagine if trees
that
had
skin.
shields.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hellions want to burn them
We're
down
probably
so
the
easy.
first people that have said that out loud in the whole world.
That's true. It's hard to have original thoughts when
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
been
but trees having
billions
shields.
and billions of humans.
No one's made a game where the trees had shields.
No.
And listen, when that game comes out later, they owe us money, okay?
That's true. Can't prove you didn't hear us say it.
We'll bring them to court. I'll show up in court with my neck brace on just to... Tasteless, that prop doesn't work here.
The jury will see it otherwise.
Oh, what's in there? Could it be?
You disable it?
Wow, it really...
Oh, that was a great drop.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was good.
Showing your SCVs the power of fire. All right.
Time to get out of here.
I like to imagine that the Hellion also pilots the medevac here.
Oh my god. Ravens flying by each other.
Yeah, the auto turret is pretty strong, but it doesn't last that long. He's going to do this one more time, but now I'm wondering, does Maru would it have been wiser to use this to help defend? You know, hunkering down on 2 bases is manageable, but I think he's going to be able to easily deny the third from ever coming down here. INnoVation definitely has initiative.
Yeah, he can disable some, but there's 4 tanks, so... Yeah, I guess he's going to spend a lot of SCVs trying to hold on right here.
He's killing 17 SCVs. He can actually leave, too, if he wants. Or he could stay if he wants.
Oh my gosh. All right, he's making a Liberator, so I think that with the Liberator, he ends up clearing this all the way. But the amount of damage done brings them back down closer to even on SCVs.
They took no damage.
The tanks? Yeah.
Look at that. That's kind of the dream.
Well, those Ravens were pretty heroic, I guess.
Uh-oh. Say goodbye to your add-ons, friend.
Oh, yeah. This looks like a StarCraft 1 drop right there.
I know.
But yeah, the Liberator's so powerful here.
Oh, yeah, Liberator very necessary. He's going to try to move him. He edges away. Do you want to siege up here? Is it actually... Okay, I guess he could actually try to get in there.
He's trying to get that Liberator so hard.
Oh, that's pretty cute to see. The Liberator goes down! Oh!
Oh my god, but the
medevac
disabled with 4 Marines left inside was killed.
But 3 add-ons are gone, Artosis.
That's true, 3 add-ons are gone. 2 of them never really were, even.
Yes. He's going to come forward now. Oh, man, this is a lot of infrastructure getting killed. Oh, my God, is Maru going to go down? Twitch. What's happening? What if everybody who's watching this right now, we'd all suddenly wake up from a collective shared dream, covered in sweat, realizing GSL is later on tonight?
Oh my gosh. We gotta warn Maru.
We gotta warn Maru, don't do it.
Don't
Watch
play
out
the
for
Bronos.
your add-ons, Maru.
Make sure you lose to Armani in the first set. Believe me, you'll thank me later. It's the only way to change history. Then Armani beats Patience easily, and I'm like, okay, this is wrong.
Okay, INnoVation's gathering up a lot. He's taking his late third, but Maru is still limping into this game.
Maru's SCV count is still reasonable. I mean, I'm a bit nervous for him for sure, though. Look at this drop incoming. I guess he's got well-placed tanks. He's got Vikings. It doesn't seem like INnoVation can kill him right now, but Maru needs to do more than what he's doing. We don't have him taking any third base, which INnoVation absolutely is. I think he actually has air control, but INnoVation's armies, it looks better, even though they have similar upgrades. He's very mobile right now.
All right.
His army's really quite punctual.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Well, Maru's beginning to try to get back into this game. Maru is landing his third. We don't have a shot of it yet, but it's just now being claimed. Okay, what's going on with INnoVation here?
Losing everything to this?
Yeah, that was never going to work.
What am I looking
I like
at?
when he stutter step microed that forward.
He's like, he'll unsiege it.
I'm pretty sure 4 Marines can kill a Liberator.
I think he just assumed it would get unsieged when units came. I was like, no. That was like a Patience move, what he did there with those 4 Marines, actually. Patience just believes. Patience actually thinks the 4 Marines
Except those are slow stalkers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These Liberators did quite a bit. Ooh. Right outside the circle. Here we go. He's coming in.
For a very close game, I guess Maru just very slowly comes back with Liberators that are just not addressed with directly. All right, I think 4 Marines can kill this as well.
Oh,
I think he's just got enough momentum.
This is tricky right here. More Marines coming up for INnoVation, so he's going to have to boost out.
Oh, you know, this was an odd series of events here because I feel like these, with very little, Maru just sort of showed up and lasted much longer than it was expected here.
Look at, they have almost the same stuff. Almost exactly the same stuff. Crazy. Great. Just saw an add-on switch there for you, no? All right.
Okay, Inno needs to get this base up over here. Maru wants to push. The scan here, he sees exactly what's coming. He should be able to get a setup, try to hold this, but...
Oh, he's got his Raven, man. He can disable the tanks.
Look at this. 2 tanks out of commission.
Oh.
And when these siege tank shots come out, there it is.
But more tanks come down.
Okay, I think a no man's land has been created. Nobody can advance any further. Does he pick up the tanks and try to just drop somewhere else? No, I guess he wants to try to loop in here from the bottom.
Taking a better angle right now.
Good response here from INnoVation to get these siege tanks set up. If giving him a lot more cover, but he didn't unload the Marines as quickly.
Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. He's going to lose his siege tanks in this position, but Maru does siege up there. Very tough stuff for INnoVation right now. Liberator coming in is a perfect pushing tool, but you have to have enough Vikings or Marines in good positions to hold back opponent. It seems like Maru is really starting to destroy now.
Wow. Okay, so I think Maru's really successfully moved in here. He's actually got this command center to relocate. So this attack here actually worked out. Beautifully done. Maru now taking his 4th base. I actually don't even think Maru's overstayed his welcome here. I think he can actually hold this area for a while. He's doing a great job of continuing to scan and monitor what INnoVation's movements are. I think INnoVation a little bit unsure of where he needs to go. And now Maru can, yeah, I think he can actually go somewhere else. This is great. 4th base is still up and running here for Maru. He's now outgrowing INnoVation. We're starting to get to see why Maru is able to come out on top the longer a game goes on. Now these siege tank shots, great targeting on the clumps of Marines.
It seems like INnoVation still will end up holding this. It's not dead yet. Definitely behind though. Down 20 workers at the moment. They both do have 2-2. INnoVation seems to have slightly better air control and everything, but Maru relentless with these tanks and repositioning.
Okay, he's coming in once more. I think we're at the beginning of the end here. INnoVation is barely holding, but with every wave that comes in, I believe INnoVation's army should be thinned out a little bit more. Let's see if I'm wrong, but you know, with the 4th base up for Maru, he has more workers, he's got superior infrastructure. I mean, you just outgrow them at this point in time.
There's no medevacs out right now for Maru, so that's a little bit of a problem.
Definitely
how funny,
needs to get
those.
There's literally none.
Yeah.
Not normal, but he's had a lot of Vikings and other units that were made.
Yeah, when the tank count gets super low, though, Marines with medevacs, when everything is 2-2, are really going to destroy. When your Marines obviously do not have those. But look at this, 3-3 is on the way for Maru. So there is a ticking clock right now for INnoVation.
Unlike an unticking clock, like one that just doesn't work.
Well, no, that would be like a clock that, you know, just like a digital clock, those don't tick.
Or like a sundial. Sundial.
Yeah, no, a sundial doesn't click.
Okay.
But a sand dial would, I mean, it makes noises. Are those clicks? I guess it matters what type of sand,
It's
what
more
type
like
of glass.
this, it's like...
It can be.
Depending on the grains of the sand.
Yeah, if it's like bigger grains and it's just starting, then those would be like click sounds.
Okay.
Like that.
What are you trying to get a chipmunk's attention over here? What was that sound?
Those were clicks and my special sand dial.
INnoVation's going to try to come up now. Actually, this angle sucks for INnoVation, or Maru, excuse me. He's got the back up.
He's about to have 3-3, so like engagement right now is the last thing you should want. He's got 2 more bases than INnoVation.
Okay, Maru's got a good spot here. Infantry Army +3 is also just now done. And look at this. Look at the dance they're doing. Maru's going to be ready to cut off anything that's going to come up this way. Now, we got a pickup that has not been scanned.
Ooh.
And a lot of times you see them trying to... Oh, my God. Good scan.
Well, you got to make a move right now as INnoVation.
What?
Only out-positioning your opponent can win.
I can't believe he didn't try to follow this back.
Oh, he can actually...
Oh, my God. One medevac goes down.
Yeah, but he's dropping a hell of a lot up here, isn't he?
Yeah, and this is a long travel distance.
And Maru's doing a counterattack. We're going into a little bit of a base trade.
Okay, hold on. Even though supplies are quite different, this is a lot in the main here.
Yeah.
As long as INnoVation doesn't overextend and lose all this infantry to tank shots like that.
Seems like Maru's got this. Seems like we go to game 3. Seems like the dream's still alive. Seems like a lot of things.
Yeah, you know what? This series might be one of those things where I'm like, oh no, is Superman going to die in this comic book?
Like,
and then I remember that Superman has all the powers.
Yeah.
He can fly and he has
Super
X-ray
Maru.
vision. Yeah, Super Maru.
Yeah, he can fly and he has X-ray vision.
That was my
actual
actual favorite game on Nintendo, was Super Maru. He had no brothers, by the way. It was just Maru. He was an only child.
Yeah.
He could have been a very successful plumber as well. He didn't have to, though.
Well, he could do anything he wants with skills like these. Truly.
GG. Maru wins game 2, bringing us to game 3.
Okay. This Cove is over with, and the King wins it. But the former King, can he win Game 3? What's our map taste? This is Kairos. Answer that for you. What's your question?
Well, it's good. We'll see you at the junction, friend.
Oof, it's a great place to meet. A lot of traffic, though. Make sure you specify the side. Now, everything on the line here.
Everything. Whoop. So much on the line. Someone's going to take a break.
Yeah. Look at Maru. He's like, I'm going to go to the bathroom, a.k.a. go talk to my coach.
Yeah.
So, we'll see what Maru comes back with. Hopefully clean hands. I'm ready for this Game 3. And you know what?
Yeah.
I don't even care who wins.
Really?
I want the player who deserves to win.
Oh, no. I want Maru to win based purely off of his past.
Whoever wins, I want that player to win.
I don't want somebody to win off merit.
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
I think I'm with you on that.
This is not a meritocracy.
Even if Maru misplays, I hope that he wins.
Yeah. I want to be like those
with
unreasonable
you.
Flash fans where if Flash doesn't win everything, I'm upset.
Well, the maps would be rigged if that were to happen. But I didn't get that upset. Yeah.
I hope Maru wins, man. Here's what the thing. I think it'd be very exciting if he didn't win this GSL, but I don't want him to lose this fast.
Yeah, it's stupid to have him go out in the round of 32.
It's dumb.
At least have someone beat him in the finals. Imagine Patience taking him down in the finals. What a real champion moment that would be.
Imagine Patience loses in the round of 16 and Maru's not in the round of 16. That's a tragedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some sort of curse going on at that point.
Yeah.
New curse. Someone else can make that up on the internet. But I actually kind of do want Patience to win the GSL so that we can all just look at it and be like, okay, collectively we need to learn from this. Okay? What was done here? But,
Yeah, I would be okay with that.
That would be fun.
Thing is that INnoVation's looking pretty good. I think Maru has had some bumpy early game here. It seems like he's had so many games out there that people are really studying how he plays. People seem to get his openings really good, not just INnoVation, but Patience clearly as well. But if the game goes on long enough, Maru seems to catch his stride. So if I am seeing INnoVation win this based off what I've followed so far, I would say INnoVation has to have an excellent opener that allows him to get a leg up and come in there with a killing blow against Maru, because Maru, look, a lot of players have been spending weeks studying his style of play, looking for holes, looking for a way to take him down. This might be that day now, unless Maru can pull it together and go into mid-game and late game. Get those sound effects going. Honk, honk. Beep, beep. Wee, 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 wee. Oh, I won 10 tickets. I love skee ball.
Skee ball's pretty good.
Reciprocity. INnoVation.
I think this is a proxy from INnoVation, maybe. Is it? Is he going to proxy Reaper? I don't know, maybe. Yeah, looks like it.
Jin Air Green Wings. Maru.
Interesting. The proxy, probably for a Reaper here. Just how aggressive will INnoVation get? Sometimes you proxy a Reaper and float at home. It's a possibility. Could do something crazy, go all in.
I do want to point out we don't ever really talk about the idea of INnoVation doing a build like this at the start of a game.
He's more likely to cheese
Beyond,
Zerg
sure.
than other races.
Gumiho, sure. Maru, sure.
Maru quite regularly.
TY, yeah, okay. INnoVation, the least out of all those guys. So definitely some mind games going on here. As INnoVation's going to try to open up with a technique that's not, he's certainly, you know, not branded with him. But Maru comes in here and sees immediately 2 gases and the absence of a barracks.
Yeah, and he's going 2 bunker, so he thinks it's double proxy barracks Reaper.
So a slight misread. It is a proxy barracks Reaper, but not
Yeah.
a double. There's a factory that's proxied as well.
What I think we're going to see here is Cyclones, I think. Yeah. So you use this. Well, I mean, I guess it could be Sea Chink, but I think it's Cyclone. Now, against Protoss, sometimes you'll do something like this and like float the barracks over and just be able to lock onto things. I don't know if that's like something that you ever see in TBT. So INnoVation gonna go ahead and make the Reaper. Yeah, okay, so it is totally, he's definitely gonna float that barracks over, I think. This is gonna be very interesting because Maru has countered it incorrectly so far. I don't think it's necessarily the end of the world that he made the bunkers. You gotta play scared. What a silly thing to say. You gotta play scared, guys. Because if it is the double proxy barracks Reapers and you just die to it, you're gonna feel like a bonehead.
Okay. So crazy to see INnoVation doing this, but you know, INnoVation, multiple GSL champion. He was the original guy. He was the original Maru.
He was the original Maru.
Yeah.
Does that make Maru the next?
INnoVation's like the Atari and Maru's like the Nintendo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Well, wouldn't it
Just let
MVP?
it go.
Isn't Maru a PlayStation?
He's the Dreamcast.
Well, I guess he's losing this GSL.
Yeah.
All right, I guess this didn't work out.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna send it all
Back it
home.
up, boys. Our Nino Burrito strategy didn't work.
No, I guess it did not. He gets his command center started first. That's something. Whereas Viking tank on the way. I feel like in these types of weird situations, Maru is generally better than INnoVation.
I would agree. We also don't get to see competitive games where INnoVation opens like this, and especially where it doesn't work at all, and he tries to completely reorganize himself into a standard style of play.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see where Maru takes this to. It looks like INnoVation just going straight into some bio play, getting some additional production facilities, probably to make up for the fact that his are in the air for most of the game.
If we do go into a late game with these two, although these guys have the most intense and powerful late game there is, as Terrans really, INnoVation is probably more noted for just having stronger pushes, whereas Maru is known for having better drops, particularly with large drops that get his opponent in a bad position, so that's something we want to watch for as well. I'm not saying one's even necessarily better than the other, but if you go back and look at a lot of their games, it's a lot of big drops from Maru in the right spot at the right time, and for INnoVation, it's a lot of a tug of war that he ultimately wins, even in TVT.
All right. It should be pointed out that Maru here has gone for a very quick triple CC, and INnoVation is getting a rather quick +1 with 3 Raxes out, so he's going to be able to apply a lot of pressure. We're going to see a big attack coming at him as those upgrades finish, I think. With non-stop Siege Shank production here, I mean, obviously you've got that going for you, but I think you're going to be spread a little bit thin to hold on if you try to take the third too quickly. That's, I think that might be what ends up really being a key factor in this game, is how quickly Maru tries to land that command center at a third base.
Oh, man. Quick scout in here. He does see the third CC. Very important. Sees everything else that's there. INnoVation with a lot of production back in this. So slightly different directions here. You know, you got the powering play for INnoVation. You have Maru. He's gotten into his second base and he wants to invest into a third. He knows that he's probably going to be attacked here. I mean, just the way these two builds are set up, it's going to be INnoVation who's going to initiate and Maru has to defend. But Maru, again, confident. If he can hold that off and not suffer too much damage, he should be in good shape to go on.
This is going to be tough, though.
To a healthier game. I agree.
Interference Matrix, plus Stim and +1, 5 Marines at a time, multiple medevacs.
I'm actually really scared for Maru here. I know that this has been a really fun cast. We've had a lot of laughs here, but I actually really want Maru to move on. And to be honest with you, I'm scared because I like what INnoVation's doing here. Now, that's funny. I thought he was going to push it a little bit more quickly, but he's going to take a third of his own. And I almost feel like that's a little bit...
It's interesting.
Again, INnoVation known for being conservative, but is this conservative in a bad way?
This is catching me off guard against this quick third CC. I'm okay with making a third CC, but I think you still must move out.
Exactly. It's okay to use the excess minerals and dump that somewhere else because you're not going to be able to use that on more barracks and make more Marines. That won't help as much as to have a third of your own.
If you have 2 interference matrix and 2 to 4 medevacs with this many Marines with stim and +1, I feel like no matter what, you're going to get something done. Not necessarily game-winning. Maybe you just make the game more even.
That is weird that he just shot that Matrix there.
Well, he didn't want to lose that.
Well, I know, but I mean, I'm just pointing out that that's one Matrix less later on. If a push comes out and that that Raven is empty as far as energy goes, that's bad.
Sure. Well, he's not pushing.
And suddenly, are we going to see? Okay, we're not going to see a push.
I feel like at this point, you can look at this and say it feels like. Well, I guess it's still somewhat even here. It looks like INnoVation's third CC is going to be finishing at a similar time to this landing. So the SCV counts are somewhat similar. Actually, INnoVation actually has a lead there as well.
So we actually have different builds that started up, but they kind of ended up in roughly the same place.
Very similar, actually.
It's similar, not identical.
Looks like the upgrade advantage should be slightly INnoVation's though, and that's a reasonable.
Okay.
This really didn't go how I thought it would. I guess I had a misread on like the INnoVation's point there, right? Because it seemed like with the laterness of his third CC that he should certainly try to push his army advantage, but it turns out with the SCV advantage that he still maintains after his is all done, and he has an upgrade advantage. Yeah, he did the right thing.
We're about to have a load of upgrades finish here for Maru. I don't think he's necessarily going to attack out, though. Let's see. We're in this point in time where it doesn't really look like either player would necessarily want to go out. Well, hold on. He's unsieging. Okay, I stand corrected. He's going to go right out here. Now, let's see if INnoVation's ready. You know, because things are sort of kind of even here. In fact, in this case, it's INnoVation with a little bit more supply. You got to wonder if it's going to be just the player who's defending that has the advantage as his troops rally out and get there to help before the offenders
can. Well, Maru has a bigger air army, I believe, here. Right? Or no?
It doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, hold on. He did have a bigger air army, but the Marines shot everything down.
Well, the air army definitely makes a big difference here. It looks like Maru should end up out on top right there. Oh, a lot of siege tanks. Wow.
Okay, more Vikings are going to come in. I believe that tank that's in the lower right can actually hit the CC, right?
Yeah, he can move forward now because he disabled another one.
Okay. Now this is the play that Maru needs. We have a blob on the map, some blue blob. There it is. It's moving up. And remember that this is a really easy way to turn a game on its head, is to have your infantry rush into some location that's undefended, mow everything down, pick up, pop in the main. But I think INnoVation's going in here blind. A scan comes down. And I'm actually shocked that he's going to do this.
Yeah, he's got the +2 against +1, but he's under Liberators with a siege tank there.
Anti-timing, bro. That just finished after the attack.
Oh, the +2 did?
Yeah,
Oh, crazy. Yeah, that's bad. Oh, everything about it was a bit of a mistake, but he holds. Maru does have a bit of an advantage here as far as army goes. A lot of siege tanks left over.
Okay. I'm worried that Maru's roaming is going to be too strong.
It's going to be hard to hold all these positions. The Liberators are helpful, though.
Okay, the rocks are going to go down here. I think he's actually going to ditch this. Yeah, he's going to ditch this spot. Right now, map control is for Maru. Again, like we were saying earlier, Maru, the longer the game goes, generally the better shape he's in. But this is INnoVation, okay, who's got maybe the longest history in StarCraft 2 of just being an insanely solid Terran player, whose just core fundamentals have allowed him to win. All right, INnoVation's going to try to meet him down here. If INnoVation loses this position, he actually loses the command center. And this is awkward right now for INnoVation. He's wedged in the ramp, so he's going to eat so much splash damage here. Good position here with the Liberators, though, gunning down these tanks.
Those are doing so fantastic. He kills a bunch of them, and he should be able to retake this position as well. Look at that. Siege is up on this tank. Gonna force it to push back.
Oh,
wow,
he needs
very close game right now.
Again, the depots are getting in the way. He had to lower them.
The siege tanks right now for Maru really are everything because the army supply is very similar, but INnoVation's up to upgrades, so his Marines could massacre his opponents if not for these siege tanks.
This dance going on in the middle. He's try to get an opening here. Oh, Split decision by Maru. He does not overextend. He would have eaten way too many tank shots there. Just getting out of the Liberator range. Whoa, 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 whoa.
All right, he picks one off, but that is a great retreat right there. And INnoVation wants to fight with this upgrade advantage. Dude, it's not going to be around for long, though.
That was so scary by INnoVation.
Yeah.
He saw that exact moment. He just stims. He goes in there, tries to attack. But Maru narrowly escapes, losing, I think it was 2 tanks. He's regrouped. The 3 o'clock position, by the way, INnoVation is mining from that. He's in good shape. Now, INnoVation is maxed out, as is Maru. We got a kind of free-flow no man's land here. Hold on, hold on!
Oh my God, look at INnoVation right now, pushing forward. He's got a great concave there, but has to pull back as a tank siege. Maru actually splitting off a little group of Marines, is able to kill those 2 tanks on the right-hand side.
This is such an intense TVT. He's going to go for it. These Marines are kind of stuck on this ledge. In fact, he's going to retreat up here, eating a few Viking shots.
Yeah, the air advantage still does go right now to INnoVation.
Okay.
Maru's adding more starports, so he wants to take that over.
INnoVation is willing his way into this map. He's now actually gotten in between all of the bases, but hold on. Oh my God, Maru thought about diving in and actually turns around, eating some more splash damage shots.
Yeah, even shoots some of those tanks in the toes right there with that Liberator. Great usage of these Liberators so far.
Forward, another tank is stray here. Maru having a hard time keeping up. INnoVation is powering through.
INnoVation continuing to push forward. Oh my God, getting so close up here to Maru. Look at that, Maru not being quick enough. He needs to get these tanks out of there. Oh my God, the foot of that tank sitting there as well.
Okay, he's got the position. He's gotten all the way up here. But can INnoVation actually push through anymore? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
He certainly
Maru's going to back up. Losing these tanks is big. Oh, good save on one. Oh, never mind. He lost the medevac that was in.
Even worse. Maru is having such a hard time right now.
Oh
INnoVation,
my God.
He's finding weak spots all over the place right now.
Was this an impulsive siege here by INnoVation? Spreading in both directions. He chases Maru back.
He actually lost a lot of Marines right there, trapping them with his siege tanks.
Oh my God,
his
the
army
reinforcements
is so
are
large.
so sick.
Oh my
INnoVation
God.
has Maru up against the ropes.
This is just crazy right now. Maru is way down in supply. 25 more army right now for his opponent. The air advantage stays with INnoVation, having enough Vikings here to push back this slight tech switch from Maru. Maru unable to refill his supply all the way. He really needs a maxed army to try to fight this.
Okay, he's going to try to edge in here.
Oh, he's going to give up this base, and he absolutely has to. There's no way to hold on right now. So many of his SCVs getting blown up on the way out as well. Maru is going for a counterattack through the right-hand side of the map right now.
Okay. He's edging forward here. This is it. SCVs have been pulled. 13 go down. INnoVation continuing to push through. Maru's supply is plummeting. I think INnoVation just did it, Artosis.
I think he did. It looks like it. Maru actually turns around with his force, realizing his life is on the line. He needs these tanks on siege to have a chance.
INnoVation is in a very critical position, but Maru coming in here for the surround.
He does have a nice flank. He's trying to get rid of the rest of these siege tanks. He's got a good spread.
Okay, the infantry have done it. INnoVation's attack has been held.
He's going to clear everything, but Tasteless, he took a lot of damage.
Yeah, not just that. INnoVation has way outgrown Maru. That attack, battering rammed its way all the way across the map. It's 3 bases for Maru. His northernmost base is gone, and INnoVation is acquiring new territory. He's growing like the blob on the map right now.
Yeah, this is so tough. What advantage do you have here as Maru? I really can't even think of one. INnoVation's ahead in every way.
Yeah, you have no advantage here. You basically have to try to bait INnoVation into overextending.
How do you do that? He's got more units. How's he going to overextend with those?
It's hard, man. I don't know if it's going to happen here at all. I mean, the problem is that INnoVation can play a hyper-conservative game here and box Maru into the corner still.
Maru,
Scan here.
He's trying to move out. He's trying to get something done.
With a surplus of command centers, INnoVation has scans for days. He can basically play as if he had map hacks here, just watching the army movements here of Maru. Maru scans, he's looking for an opening.
It's not just that, though, Tasteless. He also has Liberator range and more Vikings. So it's like, you really...
And look at that, sensor towers going down here.
Oh my God. He just keeps pushing them forward. INnoVation in so much control right now.
Guys, the four-time GSL Codes champion, may lose in Group A of Season 2
to a weakling three-time GSL champion.
Oh, okay. Again, you can see Maru, he has to constantly respect the Liberator presence on the map here. The siege tank, oh, hold on, here we go.
This
the
could be
boiling
the
point
final
is here.
fight. Oh my God, trying to punch forward. Maru right now.
Oh,
the Vikings doing so
he's
much.
doing it, he's pushing back across. He
Oh
took
my
out a
God.
good chunk of that army.
Yeah,
Superior tank count here for Maru.
The siege tank's doing a ton of damage, but those air units really paying off for INnoVation still. His Liberators still have a lot of play here.
Damn, that was the overextension that Maru was looking for.
He
30
needs like
supply
three
difference.
more of those, I
Yeah.
think.
Well, I mean, these guys go for long games, Artosis. That might happen.
Yeah.
You can see that Maru is constantly trying to find an opening to go around. INnoVation is kind of doing this dance back and forth. God, that was so close.
I know. I know they're going to get out, but it's
So
like
crazy.
so tight.
But I don't know if INnoVation's just zoned Maru too far to the upper right. This is actually the point where reinforcements can't get here.
That's true, but
If he
it's a
forces the
self-made
siege-
flank. It's a self-made flank.
Hold on.
On here. Oh my God. He's getting him before the siege. He's going to get only like 1 to 2 volleys with most of these tanks.
Oh man, the tanks are already sieged up in a good spot. The remaining Marines whip around to the top. And INnoVation winning that fight. Right now, Maru has to hold up this next attack. Siege tank sieging up.
Oh, the Liberators are sieged here as well. A ton of Marines from Maru come out. He's going to lose another siege tank, it looks like. Oh, that was a great disable, saving his tank. Beautiful move.
Scan coming down. INnoVation edging forward again.
Maru's expanding down the left side of the map during all this, by the way.
He taps out.
Oh, that is
Wow.
it. Maru is out of the
Whoa.
GSL Codes.
INnoVation's like, I wonder how my opponent feels. Hopefully bad.
Wow. Wow.
Damn.
What play by INnoVation.
Maru out in the first day?
Yeah.
What?
It's pretty crazy. That's the opposite of what we normally see. He hasn't been eliminated from Codes in over a year and a half.
Wow. Wow. Maru definitely not happy with that. But talk about crazy TVT INnoVation opening, not how he normally plays, and with really intelligent decision making. And look, he had that lead. He was very smart about keeping that lead. Maru tried to make as many openings as possible for him to overextend. INnoVation did not take the bait.
Really well played by INnoVation. Gotta hand it to him.
네, 조성주 선수의
Brian, take it
질주를
Alright,
멈추게 한 주인공입니다.
the one who stopped Maru's streak,
이진영 선수 만나보겠습니다.
INnoVation.
축하드립니다.
Congratulations.
조성주 선수의 질주를 멈추게 했다는 점에서
You finally put on
강렬한
halt
인상을
onto
남기신 것 같습니다. 먼저
Maru's
두 번째, 16강
incessant
소감부터
run in the
들어볼게요.
GSL. How do you feel about
사실
doing that and also making it to the next round?
잘해가지고
No,
이길
Maru's a very great player,
생각을 못 하고 왔는데
so I never had any thoughts of beating him.
운이 좋았던 것 같아요.
I think I just got lucky
확실히
tonight.
상대 전적에서 앞서도
You know,
이렇게
you are
패자전을
winning in head-to-head match
챔피언과 경기를 한다는 건
versus Maru.
이진영 선수 입장에서도
However,
진짜
playing versus a
좀
defending
부담이
champ will
되는
be a very
요인인 것 같아요.
nervous situation for you.
좀
Yeah.
성주가 워낙에 잘해가지고
No, yeah, as I mentioned, Maru's a great player, so
성주랑 저랑 올라가는 그림을 그리고 있었는데
I thought both Maru and I will advance from the round of 32. However,
패전은 이렇게
unlike my
멋진
expectation,
경기력을
Patience played very
보여주셨다면
well.
프로토스전에서 맞은 일격이 조금 아쉬우실 것
No,
같은데
it may be
프로토스의
regrettable
우린이
that
많이
you have
까다로우셨나
been
봐요.
defeated by Protoss today. Is TVP a very hard matchup at this stage of the game?
토스한테 다졌거든요. 근데
No, in 2019, almost all of my matches that I lost were from Protosses.
안전에 잘 휘둘리는 것
And I
같고
think while multiple skirmishes occur, I just
프로토스가 좋은 것 같다.
can't
오늘
follow the
패하긴
minimap
했어도
consistently
그
enough.
프로토스전에서 모두
Furthermore,
메카닉을
I think
보여주신
Protoss is just good
점이
in
특이한데
offline tournament
계속해서
matches.
메카닉을 연구 중이신가요?
No, have you been consistently researching mech in TVP?
괜찮았어요. 승률도 괜찮았어요.
No, while I was working on it back in the lab, I liked it very much. However, I think I made a lot of
오토메이션에서 탱크 왜
mistakes
내려가는 거예요?
today.
근데 안 내려가면 이겼다고 하는데
What happened on automaton where you
아니
load,
상대가 삼가스
unloaded your
하고
siege tank on the
있어가지고
low ground?
언제든지 또 토스는
No,
체제 전환이
I think a lot of
돼
people were
있기
saying that if I didn't unload
이미
that
진 게임이었던
low ground, then
네,
I would have won.
이렇게
But
아쉬운
I
점,
think
좋은
otherwise.
점 다 하나씩 있는 것 같습니다. 지난 시즌 16강 슈퍼 토너먼트 예선 탈락. 사실
last season you
아쉬움이
finished in
컸습니다.
round of
이번
16,
시즌은
and also
이신영
followed by
선수에게 좀 더 기대해봐도
not
될까요?
qualifying for the super tournament. Must have been very unfortunate
네,
and regrettable
해주시면 감사하고
for you.
일단 좀
What can we expect from it?
쉬고 싶다
No,
말씀해
I
주셨는데요.
hope a lot of people
연습을
expect a
굉장히
lot from me.
많이
However,
하셨나
all
봐요.
I want to do just right now is take a rest.
연습은 많이 안 하고 그냥
Must have
토스전만
practiced
조금
very
하고
hard.
그렇군요.
Not much.
자,
I just only
팬들도 오랜만에 참
prepared for
좋아하실 것
TVP.
같습니다. 마지막으로
prior to
팬들에게
today.
한마디 들려주시죠.
Any last words to your fans?
예, 저의 승리를 예상하신 분이 아마 없었을 것 같은데
No, I don't think anyone predicted my victory versus Maru. No, I'm still shaky
올라간 만큼 또
due to this reality.
잘 이렇게 맨날 16강 지금 한 저번 연도도 16강만 3번 가가지고
The
8강
last year I
가고 싶네요.
always finished in the second group
네,
stage,
이번
so
시즌은
I
8강
hope
이상
to
가고 싶다
prepare
말씀하셨는데요.
well
다시
and
한번
do well
16강 진출
and
축하드립니다.
advance to the
네,
upper rounds
감사합니다.
this season. Thank you.
네, 오늘 경기 최종 정리까지 확인해 보겠습니다.
Oh, I blacked out. I just got back. What happened? I had a
Maru
memory
advanced in
lapse.
first place, and INnoVation in second place.
What about Maru? What happened to him?
He advanced in first place.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Don't worry, everything's fine.
Okay. I don't
Round of 16, Taste is going to get so confused. He's like, wait a minute.
Guys, what a day. What a day.
It was
And
a
it's
great
just
day.
day one. We're going to be back tomorrow, and then the next day, and then we're going to be at the KSL studio on Thursday and Friday doing that on the
We're gonna come right back here.
Starcraft channel, and then we're going to be back on Saturday. Listen,
Amazing.
you got a lot of stuff you got to watch. And we got, look at that striped shirt. Well,
Look at Zest.
Christmas/Halloween came early there for Impact.
All right. This group is an awesome group. Gumio Trust, Impact Zest. That's a really good group, actually. Impact a definite upset artist. Gumio in ridiculously good shape lately. Yeah, this is going to be a fun group.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tune in tomorrow, guys.
Thank you for
We promise
joining
you'll
us,
enjoy.
guys.
April 30th, too. The last day of April. Are you
Huh.
going to forgive yourself if you missed us on the last day of April?
This is good. It's good to be back here for Season 2 with the GSL, and obviously we're going to have a different champion for the first time in many seasons as the 4-time GSL Codex champion. Maru is already out. Again, thank you for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. KST here. We love you. Bye-bye.
Codex Renaissance.
All that we have is just slipping away, and I don't believe that it's gonna be okay. You can't stop the bleeding, it's almost too late. You're leaving us all behind without to break. This is my world.
Let's make it count.
I must practice tolerance. Next, GSL Season 2 Renaissance.